Catherine here, your on-the-spot reporter. And the spot where we are is Worcester Street, where that house burnt down a month or so ago, was it? And it was later had a fence across, and then the demolition people came in. It's all been demolished. Just a couple of garages left down the back by the look of it. It looked like there were 2 garages at the back from the satellite photo on the Google thing. There's a little bit of background noise at the moment because just down the end of Worcester Street there, they're doing the part of it's blocked off. They've got redoing the mains water and the sewerage. That's Barbados Street there. For the they want to get it done before the stadium's done. Remember, the stadium was damaged badly. The Lancaster Park, which went to a number of names, including Jade Stadium. It had been called Lancaster Park because it was a park in Lancaster Street. Seemed to be a sensible name to me. It was damaged. It was the insurance could have fixed it for $49 million, but the council said, "No, mate, no, we'll just run up another $700 million of debt and bung it on the ratepayers, and let them pay that off for the next 30 years." So here's the land that's left, and you know, I don't know if this is coming out on the camera. As you can see, the rest of the fence is gone now. It's just open area. I've got a funny feeling I could smell some gas. Now, that may not be coming through on the camera, but as a good citizen, I'm of course going to check it out and make sure there's no gas leaking, and because we wouldn't, as simply to do what a good citizen will do. So we're entering an unfenced area in the daylight, which I believe is in full accordance with all laws, and I believe I smelt some gas. So so let's come and investigate. I see this thing at the back is actually a sleep out with some grass in the roof gutters. And there was obviously windows here at the there's an SOS towing sign. It was quite a big house here. It was split into 4 residential units. Wow, it's close to her. See, the garage is in 2 pieces. It's 2 garages, or a garage and shed. Big old cabbage tree in the background. This would have been a nice little sleep out. I tell you what, it nearly as big as a... There's houses smaller than this sleep out. Just coming right round the back here. We're still keeping an eye out for any gas leaks. I can't... I thought I smelt it when I was on the other side there, but... and a couple of nice big windows at the back. And although these trees are sort of overgrown for what they are, you know, if you were residing here, I think it's not sunny enough for vegetables there, but you could put a couple of shade tolerant. There's a bit of bamboo there too. You could actually have some shade tolerant fruiting trees of some kind. We'll just check around the other side of the building, make sure there's no gas leaking, and we'll get on our way. The land alone, I did look it up earlier, was a government value of just under $1 million. So it could sell for, you know, in some cases, some rare cases, double that. But yeah, so this, you might use the term sleep out, but is that a toilet vent pipe? Yeah, so it's fully self-contained. It's effectively another complete house. I guess the big old wooden house that was here that burnt down, I think that was broken into units 1 to 3. You know, flat 1, flat 2, flat 3, and that was probably flat 4, because there were 4 letterboxes. It suffered minor damage. As even though that's brick, it's what New South Wales people call brick veneer. In New Zealand it's normally known as single brick. It still has a structural wooden or sometimes metal framing, so in case of an earthquake it doesn't fall down, unlike the double brick system where that's actually a structural strength holding the roof up. Well, we've had a walk around, folks. We didn't find any gas leaking. So we'll just get another clear view. That's the City Mission and the Women's Refuge are pretty much next door, and it would have been nice to have a bit of cloud today. It would have made the angle of the light better. But to be fair, at least the sound of the road workers, they must be stopped for morning tea. But yeah, there you go. So beautiful little brick sleep out that someone's punched the windows out of. Because even the back windows, they wouldn't have shattered in the fire of the main house. So I guess while it's sat abandoned, it's been abandoned since the 2011 earthquake. You know, the people that own this have got plenty of money. They didn't want to sell it. You know, $1 million more for the land, even more for the house before it burnt down. You know, they've just got so much money they can't be bothered to sell that and, you know, buy a big jet boat or whatever, I don't know. Alright folks, this is Catherine. Sounds like the road workers are back from their morning tea, and we've got to head up that way to get to where the bus is. Got some errands to do this morning. Yeah, we've had a good look. There was no gas leak. That's alright, we don't need to notify the fireys or anything. But I can't remember the street address offhand, but I'll look it up on the other video. So this video is intended to be, and I'm sorry I didn't get here at the time when the machine was actually doing the demolition. I came along here and he was just about finished, and I didn't have my better camera on me at the time. This is the best camera I've got. I'm not saying it's terribly good. It was second hand when I bought it quite some years ago. Alright folks, this is Catherine, you're on the spot report around about 10 o'clock in the morning. Wednesday the 21st of August, I think it is. Good frost this morning. Supposed to get up to a maximum of about 12 degrees by mid-afternoon, Celsius of course. I'm not quite sure what that is in dinosaur units. I have to convert that yourself. Okay folks, cheerio.